quick recap of the Fed meeting that wrapped up on Wednesday the 12th. So what we are looking at, the Fed's policy is still restrictive. What that means is their next moves are going to be rate cuts, no rate hikes on the table. That's still great news for the markets. Now, the main focus that we were watching was their comments on employment in the US. What we're seeing is that this employment data is leaning in favor of mortgage rates. What we mean by that is unemployment has ticked up, wage growth has slowed, and job openings are lower. All of that is good for mortgage rates. Next note, the Fed did acknowledge in the inflation numbers that there is a definite lag in shelter, which makes up a very big portion of those inflation reports. Now, we have been saying this for over a year now, that there's this lag with shelter cost when actual inflation data is lower than that. So it's great to see that the Fed is actually acknowledging that in their press conference, which again is good for mortgage rates moving forward. So what does this mean overall for mortgage rates in the near future? Well, with rate cuts on the horizon, we can expect mortgage rates will follow throughout the end of this year into next year. Now, the Fed and their rate cuts, they're only expecting 1 through the end of this year and about 4 in 2025. So pair that with the core inflation trends going lower, employment data working in favor for rates, and all signs here pointing to, as we have been saying, lower rates in the future. How quick that actually happens is still yet to be determined. We're really taking this on a month-by-month basis. The Fed's taking this meeting by meeting. They are data driven. They've been saying that, yet the data can be a little misleading. So all eyes are still keeping on the Fed and their decisions moving forward. Every meeting moving forward is going to shed a new layer on what we can expect. In the meantime, mortgage rates are likely going to hold pretty steady here with volatility in the markets as usual, week by week, day by day. So as more data comes out, we'll be sure to give you some updates, but wanted to get you a quick recap of the Fed meeting from this past week.